to yoga school. My name is Jocke Salokorpi. I'm a yoga student and teacher in Estonia. In these videos I will teach you Ashtanga Yoga. I will start from the Surya Namaskara, which is the sun salutation, and then I will take the sequence forward all the way until the whole first sequence, which is the primary series. Before we start, just a few things that you would need. First, it's good to have a yoga mat. There are different sizes and colors. This is my mat. I really like this mat. This is a good mat. It's about 180 centimeters long and it's about 70 centimeters wide, I think. It's not very thick, so some mats are thicker. Yoga mats are usually a bit thinner. It's sticky, it stays on the floor, and you will also have a good grip with your hands and your feet. So that's yoga mat. That's a good thing to have. If you sweat a lot, like I do, then I recommend another mat to put over your rubbery mat. So there are special mats for that you can buy, probably a lot of places that you can order them from. Here at home I'm actually using a normal rug, which I have noticed it works really good. So when you sweat a lot, the rubbery mat might be a bit slippery, so this will be good for that. So that's what you need concerning the mats. Then, where do you do the practice? You can do it actually everywhere. It's good to have a place that is warm, not too chilly. If you have a room that is more peaceful, maybe, that doesn't have so many distractions, it's good to use a room like that. Myself, I have a room for yoga only, so I use this room. So it's about time to practice, but before we do that, I will teach you the three fundamental things about this practice. First, Ujjayi breathing, a yoga breathing technique. You inhale and exhale through the nose, but you control the breath in your throat. So normally when you breathe through your nose, you will feel and you will maybe hear the breath in your nose, something like this. Now when we do Ujjayi breathing, we contract the throat to control the breath in our throat. And it sounds something like this. When you start that for the first time, it might not be that deep. The sound might not be so loud, but that's okay. It's the same idea as when you whisper. So when you talk like this, that's what you do. You contract the throat. You can also practice it this way. You inhale, and as you exhale, you create that sound. Inhale and exhale. Then you do the same. Inhale and exhale. Just closing the mouth, the breathing will stay in the throat, but it comes out from the nose. And then you just inhale back to the same place. Why is it important? It will make your breathing deeper, and also the sound that it creates is something that you can focus on. So someone once said that the sound of your breath should be louder than your inner dialogue. So rather than listening to your thoughts, you listen to your breath. Second, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Those are the locks in our body. Mula Bandha means a root lock where you lift your pelvic floor up. Another lock is the Uddiyana Bandha, which means that you pull the lower abs below your navel in. During the practice you will activate both of these locks and keep them activated all the time. Third, Dristi. Dristi means a gazing point, or where you look at in different poses. So every pose has a Dristi. For instance, if I sit here and breathe, my Dristi would be the tip of my nose. Dristi can be also a third eye between the eyebrows. It can be thumbs, it can be fingers, toes, navel, up to the side, and so on. So every pose has a Dristi, and as I will be teaching you the sequence, I will explain you the Dristi. When you start practicing now, if this is the first time you try Ashtanga Yoga, these three things are a bit difficult to grasp. So maybe just focus on the breath. Make the breathing deep and long. And bit by bit, you will be able to use all of these mind control things. So, Dristi, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and the breath will make this practice also a mind practice. So it's not just physical practice, it's also mind practice. So now we are about ready to start.